Imagine you are a plastic water bottle or a Coca-Cola plastic bottle. You always appear in daily life, but you are being used only one time. Then you are being dumped into the ocean after used. Where will you go? It's going to be a long journey. You will float in the sea and travel with waves. You are being washed and crashed during the journey. And then you fall apart, become pieces. You are called secondary microplastic. This is what we found in our water sample under microscope. You meet your friend primary microplastic, which is produced for cleaning. You and your friend become smaller and smaller in size due to weathering and fragmentations. You enter the food chain because you are small enough to be eaten by Alex, that is zooplankton. The microplastic may stay in Alex's body and travel along the food chain. Because afterward, Alex is eaten by Billy, that is a small fish, and Billy is eaten by Calvin, that is a big fish. Then Calvin is being eaten by a big fish, David. David is being caught and sold in the market. Eventually, it is cooked and eaten by human. Wait, human? That's you in the reality. Said right. You may feel relieved because you haven't eaten seafood last night. However, have you realized how many seafood you eat every week? Let's have a quick history lesson. The first plastic was made at 1862. It is estimated that it takes 450 years to 1,000 years for plastic to be decomposed. Every single piece of plastic ever made still exists. Do you think that you can avoid eating any seafood or microplastic in the rest of your life? Many microplastics are still traveling in the ocean. Some are trapped in a big giant.
So, what are the impacts of microplastics? On the ecological aspect, marine wildlife are affected by microplastics through injection and entanglement. Microplastics are persistent in its potential to cause physical harm and toxicological effect. Also, as the plastics have no nutritional value, animals that consume it may starve and die. Microplastics with toxic chemicals may enter the food chain via the consumption of small animals. This poses risks for top-level consumers, humans. Long-term effects on humans may include increase in cancer risk and changes in genetic material. In terms of economic, involve the cost of beach cleanups, reduction of fish stocks, and thus fishing opportunities. On the social aspect, there will be a reduction in aesthetic value and public safety.
In view of the notorious impacts brought by microplastics, here are some possible solutions. Firstly, laws can be set to restrict illegal disposal. Fines can be charged to make them stop throwing plastics away, preventing microplastics to enter the food chain. However, the law itself cannot solve the problem, so the government needs to have strong enforcement and continuous monitor on the law. Secondly, recycling can be promoted. Recycling bins can be put near places where plastics are thrown away. When plastics are recycled, the formation of microplastics is put into a hot, ending the vicious cycle. Thirdly, educating the public can help with the problem. When the public do not realize they are bearing their own consequences, that is eating microplastics, they wouldn't care about the issue. However, when people are equipped with the information of the situation and the impacts brought by microplastics, like you guys sitting here, they will help solve the problem, not only for the environment, but also their own health. And lastly, thank you, and we hope you enjoy watching the video.